Quick little yap sesh in Brickell, Miami. Just came down here for the day, pretty much just working from here for the day. But wanted to cover a concept that Cardinal Mason had actually talked about in like a video a couple weeks back, in the sense that he was essentially saying that there's kind of like two business models or two different paths you can take as somebody that's trying to make money online. There's starting like a business, so there's AI agencies, the SMMA model, growth operating, that sort of thing, which is for more experienced people and not actually what you should start off with. And then there's kind of like the path that beginners should start off with, which is kind of like the foundation, so like sales, copywriting, and like TikTok shop, so kind of just like posting content online. So what I realized is that simply you should start with one of the beginner models before you get started with something like the complex stuff, which I've tried before and I failed miserably at, simply because I didn't have the foundation set in stone. I didn't know how to copyright, I didn't know how to sell, and I didn't know how to create content. And if you just focus on those three things or start with at least one of them, you're going to have the highest chances of actually making money online quickly, effectively, and then you can translate those skills later on once you've mastered them. So what I do is something called phone setting, which I've talked about in my previous videos, but it's literally bare bones, the bottom of the barrel sales, that it just teaches you the fundamentals. So it doesn't get more fundamentals than phone setting. Before you even move on to closing, you need to understand the process of making sure that the person you're speaking to or the person that you're going to connect the closer with is qualified before they even get on the call. You're the first touch point when it comes to a sales conversation, and it's the foundation. I would argue a setter is probably more important to a business than the closer itself. Obviously, the closer is making the money, but the closer doesn't get quality people that they can close unless the setter is actually qualifying them and sending them over to the closer. So that's why I feel like appointment setting is really, really the foundations and where you should start. It's like with copywriting, you should start with like simple content creation, like content scripting or like emails, and then move on to like long form VSLs, that sort of thing. So the short form is like capturing the attention. Once you understand how to capture attention, you can retain the attention with like long form, longer scripts, VSLs, that sort of thing. So it's like the bare bones foundation is the phone setting aspect of things. And that's why I really, really do feel like it's super, super important. So like if you want to break into like phone setting, you don't have to pay for a course. You don't have to buy like some crazy mentorship. Like I remember at the start when I started, I paid like I think I paid like $1,000 for like a sales mentorship, and the offers you're getting on there are absolutely terrible. You could easily just start. I'm gonna drop three links in the bio where you could apply and land an interview as soon as possible and start phone setting within next week. Start making $2,000 plus because usually there's a base, and you could start learning sales literally super super quickly. There's a McLaren passing by. This shit's crazy down here. But the whole point of this video that I wanted to kind of talk about is pretty much that idea and that concept that Cardinal was talking about, which is if on the foundations first. If you learn the foundational building blocks, you can apply it to anything else in life, and that's pretty much what you should start with. Um, but yeah, just wanted to make this really really short video. It's like super super quick little yap session. It's not really anything else that I wanted to cover. Just thought I would come on here, kind of update you guys on what I was doing, pretty much breaking down essentially a concept I found extremely interesting. And again, like I said, if you want to break into it as soon as possible, I'm going to leave three links in the bio that you could instantly just click, apply, and begin phone setting within the next week or so. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm going to leave my Instagram also attached down below. Click on it and ask me any questions that you guys have, and I'll see you guys in the next video.